Sometimes a regular season game is anything but regular. And on March 31st in LA, when that final buzzer went off, it wasn't just the end of a game. Nope. It marked a night where NBA history was literally rewritten. And we're going to break down exactly how it all happened.
So here's the game plan. We'll start with the huge win the Lakers pulled off against the Cavs. Then we're going to zero in on Luka Dončić's absolutely unreal scoring run and a brand new all-time record for LeBron James. After that, we'll look at just how dominant the Lakers were all month. And finally, what this all means for the playoff picture.
All right, let's just dive right in. Section 1, a historic night in LA. So on the surface, there's the final score. A pretty decisive 127-113 win for the Lakers over the Cavaliers. But trust me, that final score, it barely scratches the surface of what really went down on that court. Because what happened during this game was something else. We saw a Lakers superstar put the finishing touches on a scoring month for the history books. We watched an all-time NBA record fall, and we saw a team basically send a message to the rest of the league that they are hitting their stride at the absolute perfect time. Let's kick things off with that superstar performance. Section 2, the Doncic scoring spree. Now, remember, he was just coming back from a one-game suspension, so he looked rested, and, well, he was absolutely ready to go. He went off for an incredible 42 points against the Cavs, just a totally dominant game that really led the team. But what's really wild is how this one game was the exclamation point on his entire month. So that 42-point effort, it pushed his grand total for the month of March to a staggering 600 points. Now, 600, that might just sound like a really big number, but let's put it into some historical perspective to see how huge that really is. Scoring 600 points in a single month puts you in some seriously rarefied air. I mean, only 10 players in the entire history of the NBA have ever done it. And to give you an idea of how special this is, the only other player to drop 600 in March was Michael Jordan, and that was way back in 1987. But for all the incredible individual stats, Luka immediately brought it right back to the team. He said, if you don't win, it doesn't really mean anything. It just goes to show you, his head isn't in the MVP talk or the personal records. It's all about this incredible run the Lakers are on. And that team-first attitude is so key, because Doncic wasn't the only Laker making history, not by a long shot. Which brings us to Section 3, King James' new crown. So let me ask you, what makes a true legend? Is it the points, the championships, or is it just sustained, relentless winning over decades? Well, on this night, LeBron James answered that question by hitting a new, unbelievable milestone. With this victory over the Cavaliers, LeBron James officially notched the 1,229th win of his career, and that's combining both regular season and playoff games. And why is that number so massive? We'll take a look. It officially moved him past another Laker icon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most wins by any single player in the history of the NBA. Just another day, another all-time record for the King. And that's the thing, all these incredible individual achievements are happening while the entire team is playing on a whole other level. And that takes us right into Section 4, the Lakers' March dominance. I mean, just look at this record. In the month of March, the Lakers went 15-2. 15 wins, 2 losses. They've won 12 of their last 13 games. That is a team that's not just hot, they are absolutely firing on all cylinders. And this isn't just some brief hot streak either. This win was the team's 50th of the season, and that marks the first time the franchise has had back-to-back 50-win seasons in over a decade. We're talking since that 4-year run they had from 2007 to 2011. So, what's the secret sauce here? Well, according to LeBron, it all comes down to chemistry. He said the team is in a really good place, that it's a tight-knit group, and that feeling they have off the court, it's clearly translating to pure dominance on it. Okay, so individual records are falling, the team is gelling like crazy. What does this all mean for the road ahead? Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture in our final section, the playoff picture. This win was huge for their playoff positioning. It helps really solidify the Lakers' spot at number 3 in the ridiculously competitive Western Conference. They've now got a 2-game cushion over the Nuggets, which really puts them in the driver's seat to lock down that seed. Looking ahead, the Cavs are going to try and bounce back on the road against the Warriors. But for the Lakers, oh man, the schedule gets real fast. Their very next game is a massive road test against the #1 seed, the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's going to be a battle. So, all of this leaves us with one final thought. You've got a superstar playing at an MVP level, you've got the NBA's new all-time wins leader in LeBron, and you have this incredible team chemistry building, which leads to the real question. As we head into the playoffs, are the Lakers the team to beat?